If you're looking for healthy recipes, especially for kids that they don't make a fuss about, you have got to try these pancakes. They're delicious and fluffy, and your whole family is gonna love them. So I start by 1.5 cup of oat flour. I would usually replace a 1/4 cup of oat flour with almond flour, but you can make it either way. Next, I added a teaspoon of baking powder and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, followed by 1 tablespoon each of avocado oil and coconut sugar. Next, I added 2 eggs, and I'm using almond coconut milk, but you can use any milk to make your batter. Make sure to add it slowly. You don't want to add all of the milk at the same time, because how much your flour absorbs the liquid, it's gonna change and differ for everybody at every single time. So I highly recommend doing it in batches. You want your pancake batter to not be too thick or thin, because if it's too thick, your pancakes are gonna be really hard. If it's too thin, you're gonna have chapatis or rotis for pancakes. So I ended up adding 1.25 cup of milk, but that can vary for everybody, so keep an eye on the consistency of those pancakes. And you can flavor it with anything you want. I'm just using plain vanilla. This recipe is just a blank canvas, and you can make any flavor pancakes that you want. This is the consistency you're looking for. Another very important thing is to let your pancake batter sit on the counter for at least 10 minutes and let it hydrate. It's gonna make a huge difference in your final product. So for making the pancakes, I am using a regular pan. I also use this to make my rotis and parathas and everything, and I heated it on medium low. Then I added some oil, and then I wiped it off. This is what's gonna give me that evenly browned surface compared to having bubbles on top. But if you don't mind them, and there's certainly nothing wrong with it, you can just simply pour them on top of some butter. That's when you get the bubbly sort of rings on top of the pancake. So it's completely your choice, whatever look you want to go with. I just wanted to show you how you can achieve both. Now it's time to flip the pancakes, and you have to look at the edges for this. If they are matte and no longer glossy, that's how you know that it's time for them to be flipped. And after that, it's just gonna take maybe a minute to cook, and they should be done. And then stack them, pile them, serve them up with some fresh fruit, some maple syrup, some honey, whatever you want. It's definitely gonna please the pickiest of eaters, or just about anybody. So if you do like this recipe, please do give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, and let me know how this recipe turns out for you. Until next time, the Homemaker Baker over and out.